Spike from Degrassi High. She had a baby when she was real young. Her best friend is a skinny chick. She knows it.
You're listening to the I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a Degrassi podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Good day, Mike.
And Rick Johnson.
Was
But not much is up. Today we are on episode 141.
Mike, did you cut your hair again, or is it just cut off?
I cut it. What was last week's episode? Did I?
It was
cut
short,
it
but I
before
felt like it was longer than that. Maybe it was. No, just me. Maybe I was only looking at myself and I wasn't looking at you because I was dressed like Marco's dad.
Do you think your hair is getting spikier as you get older?
I don't know. It's always been really brittly. Is that correct? Brittly?
You seem like you have a lot of hair.
Yeah, I think, yes. Mike, we have the same type of hair, and it's hard to cut.
If it's short, then it always sticks up, which I don't. 141, episode 141, Our House. Hannah, who sings Our House?
Talking Heads?
No.
No? Our house in the middle of our street?
Yeah, take another stab at that one.
Am I on the right track? It's something like that?
No.
Oh, it's a British band, and even though the song is not ska, they're known as a ska band.
I don't remember.
They're called Madness.
I wouldn't have gotten it.
Bonus points, Hannah, if you know the lead singer for Madness's name.
How is she supposed to know the name?
Yeah, I do know it.
Okay, what?
It's Tony and Ricardo Madness.
Yeah. I just
what about Rick?
Yeah.
The name of the sax player.
I don't know, but I love that sax player. You've seen the Young Ones, right? Have we all seen Young Ones?
Yeah, I love the Young Ones.
My favorite episode of the Young Ones is when
Suggs.
When Matt, with Suggs, but when they're doing the House of Fun, and they have all switched instruments, and the sax player's just on guitar, just fake guitaring it up. It's so good. It's unbelievably good.
Lee Kicks Thompson is the sax player. Who's the guitarist for Madness?
I don't know these.
Chris Foreman. Who's the hype man for Madness?
I don't know. Mike,
sounds like it's you.
I'm going to tell you.
Smash.
I'm going to tell you something that's going to disappoint you.
Yeah.
I am not that into Madness.
That's okay. That's okay.
That's okay.
I'm not disappointed.
No.
Our House features Sean and his brother. Well, maybe not so much his brother, but his brother informed Sean that, hey, good news.
Tracker.
Good news. I got a pay raise. We're moving right now. Let's go.
You know what I just realized?
Yes.
Sorry. I'm so sorry to interrupt. Mike. Tracker was in, because I was thinking about him. He was in Umbrella Academy this season, which was fun. And I just realized Craig is going to be in the next season. I wonder what's that. I know Ellen Page is a huge Degrassi fan. Maybe that has something to do with it.
Is Ellen Page the producer, director?
Are you talking about
Elliot Page?
Elliot Page? Ooh, Hannah's getting canceled.
Because I caught it. Elliot Page. He's a huge Degrassi fan. He used to have a Degrassi podcast, actually, much similar to ours.
Do you think we get Elliot Page on here?
Ooh.
No.
I don't. I think we could try.
Yeah, we could try. Well, I guess I could try.
You could try.
It's always me. It's always me.
Who am I? I'm nobody. I'm nothing.
You don't try. You haven't even tried.
I did. I tried with Lauren Collins. She ignored it. Okay. And why wouldn't she? Who am I? I'm nobody. I'm nothing.
I disagree with that. But continuing on Our House, our boy Sean is not so happy about moving. So I can't remember exactly, but basically he gets a grant through something through his like shop teacher, and he's gonna stay. And it's the party house.
Student grant.
Yeah, student grant. How's it start, Hannah?
Because Tracker got a job. Okay, Sean's like eating cereal and he pours like
No. Mall. They're in the mall looking at bootleg DVDs.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. And he's like, we have to get this DVD. He rolls in on a Hummer at the beginning. And Jay's like, well, I've got 2 gift cards. And he's like, you've got 2 gift cards? And he's like, they get me 100% off every time. And then they just basically book it. I mean,
Well, yeah. Sean and Jay both pocket the DVD, turn around, and classically there's a security guard there.
Yeah. It also seems like they could have made it away and maybe should have made it away.
Yeah, there was a madcap dash.
Yeah.
I mean, there should have had like a watermelon stand and a plate glass window that they ran through.
And a huge wedding cake.
Yeah. I love them getting clotheslined by that giant security guard so much.
Yeah.
It's so good. In what world would that happen?
No world.
Degrassi.
And
Yeah.
Degrassi.
Degrassi.
I enjoyed that too, admittedly. And
Mhm.
if you look closely in slow-mo, it's definitely stunt doubles getting clotheslined.
Oh, really?
Yes, of course.
They've got a bigger budget. The original Degrassi, that would have been the
Yeah.
actors.
Joey would have just been knocked the fuck down by that big old security
Oh yeah,
guard.
if this were Degrassi High, you just would have.
Broken bones.
Yeah, this episode's
sure.
got a lot of things I love.
I think
But-
this is my favorite cold open so far.
Wow.
Really?
Okay, not a
Yes,
high ball.
Because the big security guard, that's the only reason.
It just when he clotheslines both Jay and Sean, it just came out of nowhere. I did not expect violence.
It's funny because when you texted us, oh my God, this cold open, I was like, okay, maybe I don't remember this episode as well as I do. And then I watched it and I was like, yeah, I guess it's all right.
Yeah, I was like, huh? I was more excited
You
to.
thought the cold open was Sean eating Count Chocula.
Exactly. I didn't,
But that's what I was most excited about was when he was eating Count Chocula because I love Count Chocula so
chocolate
much when I was little.
Yeah, when he pulled that chocolate milk, I was like, ooh.
he makes me sick sometimes. When I see the shit he does, like when he eats that cake with the chocolate milk too, I was like, you're sick. You fuck.
He's got no parent supervision. He has a brother who does it. It loves him, obviously, but doesn't
Not
love
really,
him.
does he?
I don't think so.
He moved to Altoona.
Alberta.
Alberta. Are you sure it was Altoona? Where's
it-
Altoona?
Pennsylvania. It's in Pennsylvania.
That's right.
I mean, yeah, it's Alberta because Alberta is like the oil capital of Canada.
Yeah, and then he says, I'll drop you in with Sega if you don't want to come to Alberta.
Well, this has not been discussed yet. Let's
His parents' house.
let's not jump ahead yet.
Who cares? Let's be honest. Who cares? I enjoy Liberty showing photos of her in towers.
I
So
love
good.
that.
I love that. And then, can we all agree that Sean is being racist there?
You mean JT? Yes.
Oh, JT, sorry. Yeah.
In my head, I was like, okay, JT knows that kid's in that group with Jay, but at the same time, something about that just don't sit right.
Yeah, I like, calling the one of 2 African American
In the school.
in the school criminals is way racist.
And the other one is Liberty.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
I
says
think it was
he's
fine.
practicing for his mugshot, is what he says exactly.
Yeah.
That doesn't age well.
Well, I think it was harmless. I don't know what your problem is.
Probably it was.
What
You
is
love
not harmless
Talk though, too.
is Ellie and Sean as a couple. I just don't like it.
Really?
I don't like it because Sean could have his ex-girlfriend now is so jealous.
No, I think they have way better chemistry than him and Emma ever did.
No.
I'm
You're
talking about
Amy!
yeah.
That's
Amy.
my...
Okay. Amy. Does Amy's looks freak anybody out? Like,
Yeah.
she looks way white trash. Like, incredibly
100%.
white trash. Like, you know how some people
That's why
are
I
just
love it.
predisposed to look white trash?
Amy, yeah. I love
Yeah.
Amy. She definitely does look white.
I still love her. I still feel like Linda Schuyler with her multi-million-dollar should do just insane more spin-offs, and Amy should be one of them. Just Amy.
I'm surprised Degrassi didn't have more spin-offs, to be honest.
What was the spin-off, crazy spin-off we said? That was Chris's girlfriend?
Yeah.
What's her name?
I can't believe I don't remember. It's not Amanda.
That'd be so insane. It was on what's the worst network right now? Like Fuse Network or something?
Right now or then?
Yeah, right now.
I don't know. I don't have cable.
Nick 2 or CW. CBS.
CBS. Man, that's a gigantic beverage you're drinking.
This is my D&D mug. For my... Whoa.
We can't see it as blended into the...
I like if you put your mug up to your face right now, your face just goes away. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Did you see the Rancid poster in Tracker and Sean's house?
I didn't.
Yeah, Life Won't Wait poster.
Okay.
What's everybody's boyfriend's name?
Towers.
I always get that confused with Tracker.
I know. We've gotten shit about it on the internet.
Have we?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because Rick.
Yeah. I was so
left and right.
To be fair, it's it's two weird names starting. Where are you going?
I don't know. I heard the front door open, and
what if we're gonna watch you get robbed right now?
Are you at Asian Man or are you at your house right now?
I'm at my house.
Yeah.
What the heck just happened? I heard the front door open, huh, Jonah? And you weren't barking? Who was that? Okay.
Was the lead singer for Smash Mouth?
No, he's gone. He had a restraining order against him by the woman. Oh, okay, it's got to be my wife. Anywho, let's continue the road of Degrassi, Our House, featuring Sean and his party crew. The party crew consists of Jay, obviously, Amy,
Alex.
What a delight. Alex, and then a bunch of people at the
Adults.
Where did they find these people? Yeah,
a bunch of full grown motorheads.
I would have loved to have gone to a party like that, to be honest.
I'd be scared.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Maybe now I wouldn't be. Now I would be like, oh yeah, I can drink beer with these dudes. But if I was a child, Amy has no fear.
Amy with that beer bottle constantly in her hand has no fear.
Yeah. That was that girl's prop.
Just the cleavage just showing plentiful, just hello. It's time. I like how she just sits down next to Sean and Ellie. No, what's the word I'm looking for, Rick? Blah, blah, blah.
Self-awareness.
Shame?
I guess. I was trying to think of something more clever, but you know what I'm talking about.
I like when she's talking to Alex, too, and she's like, who's this fucking bloodsucker that he's dating now? And Alex is like, you dumped him.
Yeah.
And we don't like you, Amy.
Yeah. We kind of skipped over the B plot a bit.
Or is what, Spinner failing?
No, it's JT and Manny.
JT trying to ask Manny out to the dance.
And there's no B plot with Spinner, right?
There's very minimal B plot right now with Spinner, where he's telling JT that Manny's a slut.
I know. What an asshole.
Yeah,
he's the slut.
He is the slut.
He has the best line of the episode, though, when he says to JT when he's talking about Manny, "Look, JT, I didn't mean to get all up in your fries." This
episode has so many really good lines.
Yeah.
I also love when Amy later on goes, do you want to see my world famous Avril Lavigne impression? And this is her doing that rock hand.
I hate the rock hands so much.
Why?
Well, because people overuse the rock hand in look at me, I'm edgy.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see that.
And
I don't think I do it ever.
I don't do it, but I love the shop teacher. I just want to get that out of the way before I forget.
Yeah.
Mr. L, spelled EHL.
He's got a red pen, blue pen, and a pencil in his front pocket. And he's navigating that wheelchair very well. I think it's an electric wheelchair, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I wonder if he's made mods since he's the shop teacher. To his wheelchair.
Oh. Probably not.
He's fun to
he could only teach. I mean, if he could teach Sean how to do it, then I guess. I just like that his patience, his love for Sean, which is unwarranted.
For sure.
Has somehow, like, he's so good to Sean, and even after Sean, I'm jumping all over the place. Even like later when he's messing up big time, he's still like, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up on you.
And like, what did Sean do? No offense, to deserve that? Nothing.
He was good at shop. Manifold.
That's true. He was very good at shop.
I had an alternative education teacher in a wheelchair in my high school. Much like this person. I mean, I never talked to him.
Wow. Okay. The nerve.
Yeah, like, whatever.
Did you take ceramics, Anna?
No, I always.
Were like what's the word when you take like your like
extracurriculars?
Electives.
I always
wanted
said
that already. Did you just say electives after I said electives?
I was in the process of saying electives.
No. God.
I always wanted to take ceramics, but I didn't have time because I was pretty heavy into animation and like drawing, AP drawing. So I didn't have time.
So you can do animation.
I can, yeah. I have a first prize computer fair certificate for animation.
I should actually. There's a lot of stuff you could probably help with Asian Man that I could hire you with. But I always feel like you're such a little frail little flower. I'm always worried to like.
I am frail. I'm a little flower, but I can do a lot of things. But like well.
And you have a MacBook, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you got a MacBook. You have graphic background in graphic design, so you can do graphic design too.
I'm not as good at graphic design, but animation and illustration I could do.
Who designed the Batboy 7-inch?
The pink one.
The sarcasm. So yeah, the pink one and the sarcasm.
Sarcasm one wasn't us. That was all sarcasm. But I love those drawings. I really do. I don't know who did those.
Who did the pink Batboy?
The pink Batboy is just a picture of Dan and Eric from Doll Baby that I think maybe Jake just put on a pink background. Not me.
I was about to say there's nothing.
All the shirts though are me.
Thank God that wasn't you. Moving ahead. I'm sorry to go on a tangent, Rick.
It's okay.
Manny feels like she's like not worth anybody's time. She's so down on herself. Yet Liberty is encouraging her by saying, JT likes you. He's going to have. Well, I guess she doesn't say it in so many words. She gives her clues.
Yeah, she's like, somebody wants to ask you, what are you doing? Are you going to this dance? And Manny's like, I'm staying home in my underwear.
She does, kind of. Poor Manny.
But it all works out. I don't remember, like, I'm trying to think ahead of, did JT and Manny, like, were they a couple for a while? I don't recall. I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
I still don't remember how JT and Liberty start being a couple.
I feel like what probably happened is they like showed JT and Manny to like what's it called when they put him in front of an audience? A focus group. Focus group. Okay. And the focus group was like, no.
Okay. Understandable. I'm gonna talk about the sitcom Amy. I guess it could be a sitcom Amy. Yeah, go off on a tangent. So Linda Schuyler, with so much extra income, she makes Amy into a comedy and not a drama. And it's like, it's in 2021, so she uses Amy as present day Amy at age probably 37, 38, and it's just a comedy. What do you think, Rick?
I wasn't listening to anything that you were saying because I have a pressing text that I'm taking care of.
Well, good. Let's
Pressing
forget that. Let's forget that then. We're at the party. Blah blah blah. We've talked about that. Sean is sleeping in shop class. The teacher. What's his teacher's name again?
Mr. L.
Mr. L. Like taps him on the shoulder and is like, "What's up? Come on, wake up. Let's get this."
Yeah.
What's he fixing there? What's he putting together?
He's putting an exhaust manifold on an engine, I believe, but he's taking a really long time to rebuild that engine.
I guess.
I mean, he's been working on it seemingly this entire season. If he's so good at fixing cars and shit, you know.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. All I know is Amy has no filter and she rules. I'm a big fan of Amy. I'm hoping somehow she gets some more screen time.
Well, she blow her load on this episode. She gets ultimate screen time.
Hannah, do you recall?
Who are you talking about, Manny?
Amy, what are you watching?
I'm trying to look up the name of Chris's ex-girlfriend because it's going to drive me insane. I can't believe I can't remember because I know that I loved that character so much. Amy has a lot of screen time this episode, and it was amazing. I think she could have had a future on this show.
They don't give her any juicy parts later on?
I was shocked that I saw her this much in this episode, but I think this is definitely one I usually skip because it's like Sean heavy and JT heavy.
But it's Amy heavy too.
I didn't know I loved Amy till I did this hardcore watch through.
I think there's a good chance Amy in 2021, the actress, is a lesbian.
Ooh.
Anna, what do you think? You gonna look it up?
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look up Amy Degrassi first of all and see if I can even find out who it is. Amy Peters Hoffman.
What if? So JT, while you're looking at it, JT is gonna go ask Manny to the dance, but he sees her sitting with Craig, and he's disheartened.
I know that it was weird his reaction to that. I guess she did really fully blow him off though when she got hot.
Yeah.
That's just understandable. Every guy at Degrassi was salivating, right?
Yes. Also, I'm on the actress's Instagram right now.
Oh, hell yeah. What's she doing?
What's her name?
She's an actor, director, visionary, and her name is Bailey Cornell.
Yeah.
Okay.
I looked her up today as well.
Can you message her and just go, listen, we've got this idea for this sitcom. Never mind.
Also,
honestly, don't tease me. I would.
She's not going to answer. She doesn't care about you.
How many followers does she have?
687.
2,257 followers.
Message her, get her on the podcast now.
You're 100% right. I have not. I mean, I'm almost to 1,000. That's like half her followers.
Yeah. But to be honest, I wouldn't want her as a guest.
What?
Wow. What? Now you said that, we won't be able to get her on.
Yeah. We don't need her. I'm thinking big. I would like to, somehow I want to get Dan Woods. Mr. Raditz.
He seemed very nice. I bet he would do it.
I bet he would do it too.
Can you hook that up, Rick, please?
No.
No.
I'm the back end of this operation. I'm not the front end.
I have 2 children, a wife. I have a business to run. Come on.
What do you think?
I'm not famous. I can't do it.
Hannah's the one that has all the free time.
Hannah, you just need to send that's terrible. I was about to say you need to send Dan Woods a little shot of more skin.
Butt. Or maybe some foot.
Let's go. Or dress up as Mr. Del Rossi and go, what's up? It's Mr. Del Rossi. I don't know if you remember.
Hello, it's me. It's Mr. Del Rossi. Please do my podcast.
He's like, oh, hell yeah. What about the concern in Alex's face when Amy is just passed out on the bathroom floor?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the seeds of gay flowering, like
That's the beginning of it. That's the genesis. Okay,
With Amy, maybe.
That's when the Montreal crew happens, right?
I love when he's like, the Montreal boys are over it. I was like, who are the Montreal boys?
It's the Montreal crew, right? It's not boys, right? Montreal crew's here.
Mike LaBelle plays such a good asshole. My God,
I know.
And he's so nice.
I couldn't stop thinking about him having to shave all the time. He's like straight up got a beard in every one of these shots in this episode. I'm just like, man.
Is Towers at the party?
No.
I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I think
it would have been awesome if he and Liberty were there partying. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I would have loved for Liberty to be there.
It's so wild that, I mean, I guess that's what would happen in that scenario with Sean and his friends, that every night would be a party. But like the landlord would have come down on them probably, right?
But he lives in Vancouver. He's in British Columbia. I made that up.
It could be true.
Yeah.
He moved to the West Coast. Rick.
Yes.
When you were in high school, a sophomore in high school.
Okay.
Were you in a relationship?
No.
Did you play Spin the Bottle?
No. I've never played Spin the Bottle.
Nope.
That's a baby's game, Mike.
No, that's still every time there's been parties like every year there's a party in Philly where I leave and then I hear later they're like, yeah, it ended up in Spin the Bottle. And I'm like, well, how old are we? Just make out with each other.
That still happens as an adult, Hannah?
Not to me.
Adult Hannah's life? No, but the parties that you were going to as recent as pre-pandemic.
I think like as a bit, but yeah.
That sounds fun.
Where do they get the bottle?
Bottle. Find a bottle, pick it up.
I feel like that's the big. That would be the big thing as like a sophomore. Is like, oh, where are we going to find a bottle to play Spin the Bottle? You know,
you can use anything. You could use anything that spins.
Yeah, I know. But as a 15-year-old, you're not thinking about that. You're thinking about making out. You're trying to find that bottle.
Okay. Mr. L calls it. I feel like I did jump around so much. I feel horrible.
It's all over the
horrible about it.
We've skipped all of JT and Manny, but there's also not a lot there to grab onto.
I mean, the fry comment is the only. Yeah.
She's going to go, right? She's going to the dance with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is that great Manny line where she's like, Craig is the one that cheated on his girlfriend with me, but no one ever talks about that.
That's true. Wow. It's a double standard. That's bull.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, what is going on in Mr. L's office when Sean goes in and gives him a piece of paper? What's happening there?
So he's giving him that like child welfare or like emancipation paper.
Proclamation?
Yeah, the proclamation paper for Mr. L to sign so that Sean can continue living in Tracker's apartment. Mm-hmm. And weirdly, Sean not weirdly, but Sean's being responsible and tells Mr. L, like, hey, I had a party. The cops showed up. No one got arrested. Can you sign my paper? And then Mr. L's like, yeah, I'm not going to sign this paper. And then, like, moments later, Sean's like, I won't do it again. And then Mr. L just signs the paper. It was like it was the weirdest interaction between
He just got a little weepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, I think Mr. L sees himself in Sean and is not going to give up on him.
Right.
I appreciate that in a person. Because I would have given up on Sean immediately.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I would have done the same. I'm terrible.
I would have also.
But he's back at the engine. He's like, okay, I'm going to finish this now.
Yeah.
Well, you kind of have to now.
This is my grade. And that's what it freeze frames him. He's kind of like, he's working on the engine and he has a little bit of a smile on his face. This episode overall, I'd give it 6.8 out of 10.
Yeah, and it only got there, I feel like, because of that clothesline at the beginning.
Wow. For me, it got there because of Amy, and that's it.
Okay, all right. It didn't get there over the bare-in refrigerator with just a piece of chocolate cake in
Oh
it.
my god! Don't get me started. I told you I hate that so much.
I just want to know
It's
did he have like a full chocolate cake, or did like he just get a piece of chocolate cake from somewhere?
I know, it's like Matilda. He's got like a full juicy wet piece of chocolate cake in there with one, and also the chocolate milk carton is like glass. It's like a glass milk bottle filled with chocolate.
That's how they come.
Yeah, I can see that. Of course.
But I mean, truthfully, it should have been the bag of milk. It's Canada.
I'm not familiar with the bag of milk. All I know is I love the idea of being a high school kid and just eating chocolate cake.
Yeah.
I could eat anything in high school. I didn't gain weight until my senior year. I was 6'1" my freshman year. I peaked probably like by the end of my freshman year. I could eat like 5 Big Macs, no problem.
Wow.
And was like 170 pounds. And then that doesn't work for me now in 2021. But that's
Are you still getting down on that McDonald's app?
I did last Saturday.
What'd you
I was
get?
like, you know what? No, wait, was it Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. So I got it's by both my wife and I go, so we can both use our apps. So one deal is 20-piece chicken McNuggets, which is only $5, 2 any size fries. So the fries are like $3.26 for a large. So that's like $6.50. So you get chicken McNuggets, 2 large fries, huge score. And then the app deal that I used was buy one, get one free. It was either Big Mac, quarter pounder with cheese or Filet-O-Fish, and I got the Filet-O-Fish.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Buy one, get one free?
Yeah. You got to get the McDonald's app. It's
The
so
BOGO.
good.
McDonald's BOGO.
Oh, man. You know what
I also got a double cheeseburger for $1.89.
And both you and Monica just powered it all down?
Yeah, we just ate it. Well, Moses, we got the chicken McNuggets from Moses, but we ate she ate the Filet-O-Fish and I ate the Filet-O-Fish and the cheeseburger and one of the large fries.
Nice. Where did the Big Mac go?
We didn't get the Big Mac.
Two Filet-O-Fish. I get it.
Yeah, two Filet-O-Fish.
I got it.
Yeah, a regular Filet-O-Fish is $5.26. That's insane.
Yeah, that seems like a lot.
Whoa, that's steep for a Filet-O-Fish.
I know. I don't know why it's gone up so much, but that's the episode. I will speak to you guys next week. We are going to try, the trio of us, we are going to try to make a trip to Toronto in 2022. And
we are? We are?
We're going to celebrate.
Well, I'm just finding out about it.
The goal is to celebrate episode 175.
I'm into it.
In Toronto.
Yeah, let's do it.
Why episode 170?
Let's go back to that same hotel and go to that restaurant where we can get all those emails.
I would do it. I would do it. And just go into the conference rooms and pretend.
No. Well, I think Hannah's talking about going to the Lone Star Grill next.
But that same hotel, though.
We stay at the hotel. We go to Lone Star and we just pretend.
Tell Amanda Steptoe to come stay in the hotel, too.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
I'd love it. Okay, so that's the plan. Toronto next year. We're going to I'd love to do the podcast live somehow in Toronto.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, I'll be in Toronto in December if y'all want to come.
Not a chance.
Huh?
Okay.
To the East Coast in the winter.
Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby Spice.
Wow, what a fear.
I am hell no, not a chance. But
it's
nice.
I got a question about your cold fear.
Yeah.
Does Skink and Pickle tour in the winter?
Yes.
Okay.
And you just didn't you were just in pain.
No, I was fine. I just don't like it. I'm old now. That was when I was young. And
when you could eat those 5 Big Macs to keep yourself warm.
Yeah. So that's what we have to look forward to. I will talk to you guys next week. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.